So compelling, so unpredictable, and so much yet to learn. Within the twists, many have taken their turn. Goals achieved, lost, and amazingly refound. Scenarios practiced countless times come true, or they don't. Success almost within your grasp, slipping away. And the most weighty decisions still yet to come. The men, the moments, the NBA Finals.
Duncan throws it down. Shot is good. Tony Parker blocked by Bosch. Game over. There'll be a game 7.
One game on our home floor to bring home another championship, man. This is everything that we worked for all season long. All the sacrifices we've made to each other, dog. Every single day, dog. Every single minute. It's gonna pay off. They say hard work pay off, man. So let's make that statement become true.
LeBron James and the Heat coming off one of the most remarkable finishes you'll ever see. A breathtaking overtime victory in Game 6 to keep their season alive. Meanwhile, Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs suffering as gut-wrenching a loss as you can imagine. Now the former champs with an opportunity to redeem themselves.
And basketball IQ and do what the game and the defense presents. But he has to set a tone defensively like he did in Game 6 on Ginobili and on Tony Parker.
So we're set to go here before a capacity crowd at the American Airlines Arena. No changes in the starting lineups for Game 7. We've seen them several times throughout the finals. And we begin Game 7 with a poor toss, or is it a clock malfunction? They're going to throw it up again. There's the starting lineups. That number on the right of each player is how many Game 7s they've played in their career. The road team has only won 3 times, and the last time was 35 years ago. And the Bullets won in '78. Nice pass, and James converts it.
And very interesting.
That three-pointer won't go. The three-pointer working so well earlier in the series for the San Antonio Spurs. Wade trying to take advantage of Neal, and he does.
Great recognition by Wade.
Play Games 4 and 5. Eric Spoelstra went with small ball. Played a role in Game 6. Allen kicks it out. Battier tries again. It's good. Shane Battier. 2 for 2 from downtown. And an 8-0 run as the Heat have their first lead of the night.
Mud right now for the most part. There's some guys like Dwayne Wade who looks energetic.
James and a foul. Took a hard hit, put it in, and a chance for a three-point play. It has looked like that, even for some of these young guys. Game 6 took so much out of him, but James still showing his power here.
Well, this is when he's at his best in the open court with seams.
Duncan, his best year at the free throw line. He had his ups and downs throughout his career. But 5 for 5 so far tonight. Ray Allen kicks it out. James sets three-pointer. It's good. His second three-pointer of the game. Absolutely marvelous in the first 5 games. They have geared their defense to stop him. Eric Spoelstra tells Chalmers, we don't have a 20-second timeout. We used it already. Meanwhile, the Spurs have a foul to give here.
I wouldn't give it with Kawhi Leonard.
Wade fakes, pulls up. It's good. With 0.8 of a second remaining. Green fires. And the first half of Game 7 comes to an end. Dwayne Wade with 14 points. That's as much as he scored in the entire Game 6. 7 of 12 from the field. He also had 6 rebounds. An aggressive first half for Dwayne Wade. Meanwhile, LeBron James had 11 points in the second quarter, 15 total. Duncan and Parker in double figures, and we go to Doris with Wade.
Dwayne, after a sluggish start, what got you started?
Just being aggressive. You know, coach played the side off for me a little bit, give me an opportunity to use my ability to, you know, get separation from my defender and making shots.
How do you and LeBron determine the right balance between getting to the rim and the jumpers they're conceding?
Well, you know, we're professionals. We're guys who's all our career guys have sagged off us, so we just got to mix it up. Some you got to take, some you got to be aggressive. You got to get to something else.
You're tired. Go get a rest.
Yeah, a little bit.
Mike.
Breathing heavy, Doris, as Wade heads to the locker room in a 2-point game. A Sprint halftime report coming up next as Wade and James, 21 of the last 23 points for Miami. The star players coming to the forefront for three. That one way off. Danny Green tracks it down behind his back. Green on the drive. Bad pass through it right to Miller. And here's Wade down the other end for a dunk. You know, it's such a costly turnover against
Indecisive. Catch and shoot, play off your instincts, trust your skill level.
Leonard daring him. Ray Allen and James. Again, look how far off they're playing. He'll try it again. It's good! LeBron James making the Spurs pay a 5-point Heat lead. LeBron James fired up right now. You see Ray Allen, give it right back to me. Wanted it right back. Chalmers racing up the floor, sets, fires, three-pointer. Oh, he banks it in at the buzzer. Mario Chalmers gives the Heat the 1-point lead as we head to the fourth quarter. They'll review it, but he got it off in time. Chalmers now with 12 points, had a couple of difficult turnovers here in the third, but never afraid to take the big shot. 1 quarter to go in the NBA season. The championship on the line. We head to the fourth quarter with a 1-point game. This presentation on the drive. The floater won't go. Duncan the rebound. Throws it back out and stolen by Chalmers. Here comes James. Drives. Kicks out Battier for three. Bang! Which has turned into a thriller. What a roller coaster ride of emotions in these NBA finals. The teams and their fans from sheer ecstasy to getting sick to your stomach. And we still have 3 minutes remaining. Battier, nice feed to Wade, and he puts it in. Gorgeous bounce pass from Battier. A fade. Skies in for the offensive board. Battier open for three. Too strong. Ginobili trying to go for it. Comes up with the ball. Under a minute remaining. Green nearly lost it. Back to Ginobili. Inside Duncan. Across the lane. Duncan misses the tip. No good. And Bosh the rebound. Heat clinging to a 2-point lead.
And a point-blank miss by Duncan, and then the follow.
90-88 right now. 39 seconds remaining. Miami leading by 2. The Spurs a golden opportunity. A bounce here, a bounce there. That was a story in Game 6. Also here in Game 7. And you see Tim Duncan, the frustration, knew the opportunity was right there.
And the question now is, does Miami try to generate a quick shot to get a 2-for-1 situation, or do they just want to get the best possible shot in this 14 seconds left on the shot clock?
The stoic Tim Duncan showing unbelievable emotion here as we wind down Game 7. 14 to shoot for Miami.
And they're not going 2-for-1, it doesn't look like.
James pulls up, puts it in, 4-point lead. 35 for LeBron James. Timeout San Antonio.
It's their go-to play. Chalmers screening for James. The 17-footer. Leonard tries to close the gap late. Excellent balance by James, and knocks it in to give him a 4-point lead.
Welcome back to the American Airlines Arena. Many of the crowds still here celebrating their Miami Heat winning their second consecutive championship as they defeat the Spurs 95-88, their third consecutive NBA Finals. This era of the Big Three. 2011 had all the hype, but finished in disappointment as they lost to the Dallas Mavericks and received heavy criticism. But they bounced back and got better and got closer. And in 2012, knocked off Oklahoma City for the franchise's second title. A terrific performance last year. Could they repeat? It was a magnificent regular season. 66 wins, a franchise high. A 27-game winning streak during the regular season. Second longest ever. And then on to the playoffs.
Throws it back at Splitter, who is ready to dunk.
Wade on the drive, reverse layup, banks it in as he tumbles down, and a foul.
Rebound Bosch, back out to Allen. His three-pointer, bang! Tie game with
Green,
blocked by Bosch. Game over. There'll be a game 7.
And then it came down to one final game to decide an NBA champion. Two great teams. There's Dwayne Wade in another big game. 23 points and 10 rebounds. LeBron James, 37 points and 12 boards, including 5 three-pointers. Another magnificent performance from the game's best player. Eric Spoelstra's only 42, but he now has 2 championship rings. He'll be back in the film room probably in a couple of days. Ray Allen came to Miami to help the Big Three win a championship. Boy, did he help them in Game 6 for his second ring. Chris Bosh, often the lightning rod for this team, but he stood tall in some of the most important moments of the finals and the playoffs. Dwayne Wade, one of Miami's most beloved athletes, has now brought his city 3 NBA championships. And LeBron James, the last 2 years MVP, the last 2 years NBA champion, a magnificent player, a once-in-a-generation player who will do anything to win. He'll go for a three-peat next year. The Miami Heat, back-to-back titles. A team of star players, but star players who played great team basketball, unselfish, hardworking. Only goal is to win. And they are the 2013 NBA champions.